Well, all roads lead to KwaNongoma, where a memorial service is being held for iSilo, Samabandla, King Zulu, Goodwill, Zwelithini. The monarch was planted in a private ceremony carried out by the Amabutho in the early hours of this morning. Thulasizwe Simelane is there. Let's talk to him now to find out what is happening. Tell us what you are seeing and what the plans are. Thulas.
So it's a hive of activity outside here at KwaKhetho Mthandayo Palace in KwaNongoma. Jane, you are really starting to see movement. The maidens are singing to my right. We are seeing a lot of movement, people coming in and making their way ahead of the start of that memorial service for the late King, His Majesty King Goodwill Zwelithini, kaBhekuzulu. So without wasting much time, because we want to get through as many people as possible within the next few minutes, let me start with the president of the Amazulu Football Club, aptly named Thulasizwe Amazulu. It not only talks to identity, but it actually talks to heritage. And there's a reason why that name of the football team has been maintained. Just talk to me about how that story of the club Amazulu and maintaining that heritage fits in with maintaining the heritage that His Majesty was so passionate about.
Thank you. We're very lucky. When the team was established in 1932, we're 88 years old this year. We'll be 100 in 2032. A year later, the then reigning monarch, Solomon Dinuzu, the grandfather to the Majesty King Goodwill Zwelithini, invited the founders of the team to the royal palace, where he endowed them with the name Zulu Royals, which subsequently became Amazulu, when it was no longer just the team for the royalty, but was a team for the entire nation. And over the years, it has been tradition that the owners of Amazulu, the coaches of Amazulu and the team come and visit the king to tell him of the progress that the team is making. We had plans to come and visit the king as recent as December last year, to introduce Benny McCarthy, to introduce decorated players that are now part of Amazulu, to seek his blessings going forward. As you can see, the team is doing exceptionally well, and we attribute that in part to the blessings that we've received from the king. When we took ownership as the Zungu brothers of Amazulu in October last year, the first person we visited, with a call at least, was His Majesty the King to obtain his blessings. He was over the moon, if I use that term reservedly, about the change of ownership, and he blessed us. So Amazulu Football Club is a team for the nation. It's not just we have custodianship of the ownership, but it's a team for the nation.
And of course we are joined by your brother Manzini Zungu as well, just for context and for everyone to understand when you talk about the new ownership of the Zungu brothers. Let's talk about the club culture itself, right? Every now and then we say, hey, be, usut. And those chants are identical, of course, to the chants of Amazulu as a people as well. How important is that interlinkage?
Hebe usut uyayivubela
uyayivubela impi uyayivubela
babengapha singapha kwafa umuntu ginqe.
Awuza.
Those are war cries and slogans of Usuthu, one of the most trusted regiments of Ucetshwayo. And we always say to our players, when you are donning that jersey of Amazulu, you must fight like the warriors who defeated the British at the Battle of Isandlwana. You have a responsibility to run, to fight until the referee says the match is over. You can't tire until the final. And you have been seeing in recent times that we've been scoring goals at the death of the game. Why? Because we don't tire, we don't give up. That's the spirit of Amazulu football.
That fighting spirit that has been so aptly demonstrated, that never say die spirit of the Amazulu as a people, but Amazulu as a football club. I can't guarantee that I support your team, but I really appreciate your time and you sharing your insights with me here. Sandile Zungu and Manzini Zungu of Amazulu Football Club, just reflecting on what the linkages between the heritage of Amazulu as a people with the heritage of Amazulu, the football club.